Hello, this is James Lopes with Broad Star Church, evening the world out in love. One second. So the name of this one is Game Reserve Public Conversion. So we should be getting into catch up, all the veil education that they used to instill fear and hate and manipulating suffering businesses and upper and lower class type stuff and everything. Catch up, pushing that veil down to the 12 mark where it belongs anyway. The evil river, oh my gosh, sin and unholy stuff. Oh, it's not righteous. In some form, bad reason and such. Oh my gosh, stay away, all protect you, their little technique and such. Any which way. The public version, as I've stated real simply, there was a criminal justice system. There is still sort of last dash for a catch-up with the making some pets of things, and really the criminal justice system is only going to apply to 12 and under, those that aren't through the veil of the game reserve or their own veil of star rising, such things and everything. So the criminal justice system is tricks are for kids. That's an extortion dictating thing of a dead system deal without life in it to help the problem if there is one, since it's judgment. It's at wars with righteousness. Such. So the now for the mature audiences, there is the Candlestick Justice Game Reserve with sin offering buy-in options. You check with your governing agency according to the purchase and of Rise Star Church's patented engineering design of the participation and such. And anyway, which way they are, the best way to explain, I'll explain again, I like explaining, is the old system like Masonic stuff. The closest thing were these two priests that were doing these sacrifices were maybe the NSA, FBI, CIA, police officers doing like entrapments of sorts. They're doing their little projection of the crime thing. They are attracted. They come over for their sacrifice. The arrangement of the box and the arrangement of how it all went. This way they get scared or burned or little sheepy into the regular church for the moral conditioning stuff. Look at the evil river. Oh, that's a sin thing. Deal. So what I was saying is the closest thing to Israel were those. But they were secretly, as we know, the word is not, except veiled by God. Perception was dividing the sheep from the goats and scaring those into that institution, and those attracted or offered, oh, we stick them in a box, we make money, that's our gospel deal. And but like I state, it was a 6th-hour way, 6th hour backwards, because they were lying and cheating, playing games to sacrifice, unknowing, not leading in the right direction because their profits weren't that way. Suffering business. Oh, we can use it to control. It's guaranteed into there. Oh, I'm the closest thing to Israel. They love me saying that at first. Closest thing to Israel were the 6th-hour priests sacrificing people. starting from these to put stuff for these. No education in any of the process. So we're getting out of that. So the Candlestick Justice Game Reserved for all the mature audiences, and we're going to get into all the adults. And that would be considered, getting there around 12-ish thing. And so and I already talked about I think it's going to be a beautiful school. I wish I could be part of it. Where they just travel across and they're on a secret mission and they're hiding it from themselves because they're games, because they're not in a veil, but they're kind of learning and they're going around like helping with the spy thing, help with the phone thing until they know how to deal with helping things, putting things there that are worth something, so seeing a problem or being the problem or concentrating on the problem, trying to catch the problem. That thing. They still at war with the law. Plain and simple. Understand purpose, reason, definition, righteousness. Just leave it up for us priests and so anyway, Candlestick Justice Game Reserve is exactly expressed on there. You have the veiled channeling, which has the inner city stuff with the green, the coupling economy, the sociology, management, gambling, in learning psychology in that process. People, elusiveness, deal, plus the Candlestick Justice Game Reserve, where they start learning. So now it's pretty much open, in other words. All the things the CIA, the FBI, the detectives and police force did secretly at 6th Hour Priest to divide. Now it's open on all. We're only dividing from the veil, pressing it down to the 12. It's playing catch up in society. And for sale at the governing systems of things, you can be the FBI, the CIA, the detective, the officer, and in the format of any of the shadow game reserve as your maybe conditioned aspect as you didn't understand up until this point of the criminal justice system and how those Marines went as a shadow projection or converting into the Watchmen projection aspect of things, working in the game reserve for all of these teachings, moral, conducive, loving, other than foe deal, narrowed down to the main purpose, coupling, star rising, and all from the natural rise star aspect of that thing we need to do what's most important for the kids. And so this conversion, like I said, with the veiled channeling and the Bill Kramer gambling, psychological learning format with the sociology, management gambling, with the spy, agent, and candlestick, and in the chain gang of things, 7 candlestick deal of the Candlestick Justice Game Reserve entertainment with that fun stuff too. Entertainment, reality, true reality series type deal. So, talk about it, be with it, ask for it. Some people, they either got the job, they're already CIA, already FBI, already detectives were already working as a shadow now and reverting to they're actually paid for it. The public buy-in to, oh, you're kind of useful, so now you're a Padawan learner deal kind of format. Don't get paid for it or whatever. You're paid the normal aspect of it to the you pay the normal aspect of it and get the actual payment that if your star rising is one of those FBI, CIA dealies, or whatever. So, so let's help with the process in the Candlestick Justice Game Reserve. The public game reserve conversion, say, from the 6-hour priest format of Division of 2 for the manipulation and control of that producer to the narrowing down to the purity of the natural rise star and the dealing with the moral issues and the values that need to be instilled with these that would be considered even in its hollow format, not in full works sin offering format, not just the mental hams offering of a movie you'd watch, but having to buy into your own priestly offering of work without organization, your church that's already working with it, or whatever they have to do the actual physical offerings on format, so you're not bound away from or in particular fleshly bondages of mankind, which is what it's all about. So God bless. Have fun with the Game Reserve. Rise Star Church.